Okay. Special constraint and the requirement. These are the special content and the requirement. Screen size, sensor and interface, storage and the cache size, latency, network issues, data use requirement, font, language and the tone of the voice, corner case of product uses. Okay, we will see one by one. Okay, the size, the screen size, sensor and the interface. As we are using the mobile, the size of the mobile screen is very much small and it will be designed is very hard. If you have a limited conveyance and we have design should be simple with enough space for the user to touch and interact with the different elements, because as we are using the screen, as much as applications should be run with the help of only touching the pad, so it required a lot of space, it required a lot of work to be done internally. Users may use your software with one hand or two hand, or anyone use of the support gestures to interface with our software. Depending on your content, you would choose a special format, map view, or a list format, or the block design, or other way to display our content. If you are built up a OS or a window phone, then there are a fixed screen size and the resolution to plan for it. If you are building for the Android, we have various variations to kept in the mind. If you have been variety of the sensor, then enable for with the help of design interactions. Storage and the cache space. Depending on what you are building, you might have options to download and the store the content of the offline users. It would help reduce the data transfer for online transaction, making the product feel more respective. Think about whether the storage is available on the memory card or internal memory or the removable storage. With the memory card, you have a tackle state whether user might delete or modify the content of the memory card, put it in the memory or interacts. So storage is required. A big storage will be required for the mobile, and as we are deleting and modifying the memory, with the memory we can also be use the modifications with the by the users. Okay, then latency. What is mean by latency? Every users every users of the mobile wants a zero latency, means it as a minimum time it load all the applications. It is good idea for the time operation and the loading time. Users on the mobile expect an instant response for something they do. A lot of this depends on the product architectures. Thinking of how image load on our browse or slow connections. We know that a lighter pixel of the version is loaded first, and a sharper is required a larger time. So the time required to load this image, there is something done with the device so that the users can remain engaged till it load the image. This is nothing but the latency. So as far as possible, latency should be a very less. It never be a zero. This is the ideal case. Network issues. Any mobile products has to contend with network latency and the failure points. The plan for this earlier on, you may find yours losing users if network issues is there, so user fails to use this network. Try again, connection messages, connecting. So to avoid this one, there should be a no latency as well as no issues of the network. So everywhere there should be a network so that the users can handle efficiently its device. Okay, data use requirement. In addition to just the data connection, sim card can also provide the information like mobile country code, mobile mobile network code, that is identify the country of the users and the network connections. You are you can get the information from this if he is roaming of the network. So the data use requirement is very essential, that it can be give the data requirement for any time. As we are manufacturing the devices, mobile hardware devices, the font language used for product the device is very use a very it get a very good good uh, features of our mobile. The language and the tone of the voice reflect your product personalities. The tone can be formal voice, welcome, let's get start. Yes, because entire country of the different, they are using the different languages, different cultures, but still when we are using our mobile system, where there should be a not a language or the tone barrier. So variety should be, the lot of variety will be there, and it will be suit for the product, as well as what is the font side, so that it will be appreciated by the users. That should be remain in the kept in the mind for the designing of the devices. Okay, then a corner cases of the product uses, as we are using the devices, but there may be some uh, problems, or there is some good features. So this can be the devices, how the device work, that can be get with the help of feedback. So that if from the feedback, uh, the manufacturer get a space to increment or decrement the specification related to the our devices. Okay, the commercial mobile operating system. Nowadays, a lot of commercial devices are to be used. Android, iPhone, Symbian, Windows, BlackBerry. We will see one by one in detail. Okay, Symbian. Symbian was the Nokia operating system developed and sold by the Symbian Limited. This operating system has used by the number of Japan manufacturer of the mobile phone sold on only in Japan. This operating system can be also found in Sony Ericsson devices. The developer was we were concentrated on the mobile features, that fast texting, taking pictures, voice quality, quick dialing. These are these are the issues done by the Symbian. BlackBerry BlackBerry OS is the mobile operating system specially for the BlackBerry devices. The operating system runs only in the BlackBerry devices, and it has a Java platform. Is used the software developing kit, software developing kit for the new platform for introduces. So is bring the group of the tools that enable the programming of the mobile applications. Application of the BlackBerry can be installed for the BlackBerry application world and via the BlackBerry desktop manager. Okay. Then Palm OS. Palm OS is the mobile operating system developed by Palm. It was designed to make the touchscreen based interface earlier to use. It is one of the earlier simple mobile phone operating system to master, but it is perform the multiple tasks. Inability may causes some of the users to be reuse it. Then Web OS, LG and the open web users is nothing but the web users. Web users is the Linux based. Then it is developed by the Palm and later it is sold to the LG Electronics. The one of the simple mobile operating system of supporting manufacturing multiple tasks. For instance, if you are playing a game, You can receive the messages. So without pausing the game. Android. Android OS is the most popular software created by the Android in 2008. Android based phone may be known as a play, maybe get application will be get from the Google Play Store, Android market. It has 7 lakh applications. The interface was made in order to satisfy all the needs of the user. Then it can be decorate your screen page with the wizard. It get a space icon for favorite applications. It available in the large number of smartphone, whereas several versions of the operating system. Okay, then Apple, everybody know it, है ना? Every smartphone from the Apple uses such type of software. It is the second top selling operating system of the smartphone in the world. Android and the Apple are the two strong competitor. For many, it has always been hard to decide which one is the OS operating Android or the OS operating system is the best between these two. A main difference between these two models, phone operating system, that is iOS, run only in the Apple smartphone. The interface of this operating system was unaffected, unchanged since the first iPhone was developed in 2007. Then the app for this operating system can be purchased in the Office Apple Store. There are 7 lakh applications and the games. It won Window Phone. Window mobile phones operating system for the smartphone and the mobile devices for the Microsoft Microsoft Corp. Instead of standard icon, the screen of the Windows smartphone is covered with a different color square. The design also provided a lot of large text and the small interface. There are also a very interesting features of the OS is the kids corner. It created a separate corner for the kids so that they cannot be reached to the personal data. These are the things by the okay. Okay. These are the commercial mobile operating system. Thank you.